Hello, well, J2112 here, and I'm just gonna make a quick video while it's still the Christmas holidays and stuff. So yeah, I just got one of the presents I received in the Christmas, and if you've probably seen the video that I just made before this one, but yeah, I got myself one of the presents was a calendar, and yeah, it was in fact this calendar. Yes, it was a Song of the Sea 2018 calendar, and I just wanted to. This is a calendar. I don't think you can find it in stores. Actually, you can find it easily on the Cartoon Saloon website. I know you can buy that. You can buy it off that. And of course, it has some art from the movie Song of the Sea. This movie, you know, that awesome flick that you must see. Definitely one of the movies you have to see before you die. Anyway, yeah. So we have this front picture, which I believe is also the picture of the movie poster. Actually, I have the picture of Saoirse and some seals right there in the center, which is a different cover, and in the back, nothing, just Song of the Sea and a hole. Hang a nail on. So we'll just check out how the dates are like. We'll just do a little mini vid about it, you know, about it. So this date is the December of 2017. Yeah, for some reason it starts off on December, but at least it doesn't start December this year. I'm going to explain the sort of scenes. So you have the dates, and we have this video. Just all these, not in natural sort of, just like most calendars, they have pictures of screenshots from the film, and I'll just explain every single one of them. This is like having an art museum every month. Like having a beautiful picture every month. Yeah, anyway, this is the part of the film where Saoirse finds the coat, and before she goes swimming with the seals afterwards, and then Granny finds out, and then they move to the city. Yeah. This one is January 2018. I hope they don't. And this one is near the beginning, where they have this where basically Brona gives Ben the shell that basically and just that's when she's like singing and then we have all these kind of arts, as you can see. You can see there's Brona, there's like hang on, let's focus on them a bit. There you go, the Selkie. There's Macha stealing all the souls of the fairies. And more of actually just is that her owls? I can't tell actually. More of her owls. Hang on, crap. They're doing very well. This more of her owls. Oh yeah, and bottom and beneath there, the Dina She. Yes. And all the ones have copyright on them, so that nobody can steal them, and have to focus on them again. Every single one of them every single page has Song of the Sea on it, because it does. Now we're on to February of 2018, and here we have a big pic of Saoirse playing with the Dina She while they're singing Doulamon, because of course they are. Yeah. As you can see, February is 28 days, and there's like a sort of minor thing to the calendar that I have a complaint about, but let's save that for later. Next one, we have Ben being tugged by Koo, and that's basically near the beginning when Koo but basically, yeah. And I remember that's when Ben tells Koo that not to go inside the water because it's dangerous for him, which they literally know was actually kind of sick. He had no problem going in the water afterwards. So, yeah. So, anyway, yeah. This is April of 2018. Basically, we have Ben and Saoirse crawling out of the caves after the Dina She turned to stone. Yeah. Seriously, I love these arts. Like, Song of the Sea is a beautiful film that everyone must see, no matter how old they are. It's a PG, so it's a great movie. Seriously. Now we're on May of 2018, and we have Ben after he sees the great Shanachie, and he is twirling his mustache because of course he does, and he has very long hair, probably longer than Rapunzel. Longer than Rapunzel's hair, actually. So yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool still. Next month is the middle of the calendar, June. The month of my birthday. Yeah. And here we go. Here's a group picture of the Dina She and Saoirse and Ben, of course. Telling about how, and there's some fireflies there. Or, yeah. No, wait, no. Are they firefly? I can't remember now. Must be. Anyway. Yeah. Next day. This is where, next month, July. This is where Saoirse is inside the water. And she's swimming with the seals, and then later on she gets inside the water, and Granny finds Saoirse washed up, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Day 8, month 8 even. God damn it, August, which is literally the very end of the film. I hope I didn't spoil anybody. Yeah, it's the very end of the film when Saoirse and Ben are swimming, and Ku are swimming with the seals, and then the end. Yeah, I don't know if it's I know it's a beautiful picture, but I don't know if it's a good idea to keep the as a calendar picture. But never mind, it's a good looking picture anyway. Month 9, September. Now here we go. We have Ben and Saoirse's guiding Ben to find the place. He's following the magical lights, because of course that's much safer than being on a bus. Yeah. We have some foxes there just looking at Ben, and Ben's like, yeah. Day 10. I keep saying days. What's wrong with me? October. And we have Ben and Saoirse inside the bus with all these kids dressing up in costumes because Halloween, which actually makes this picture pretty appropriate. Actually, here we are. We have all these kids dressing up in costumes. Yeah, these kids in costumes, and we have Aisling as well, which is probably the best Easter egg ever in a non-Pixar film, because yeah, because even Tom Moore films can have Easter eggs. I wish this movie had more of them. Then that would be perfect for this movie, because because Pixar films had them. But yeah, this is a cool picture and appropriate. We are on November now. And yeah, there's a picture of Brona. This is also near the end as well, so yeah, Brona and Saoirse meeting each other, and it'll be like Ben, Connor, and Ku. I'm surprised I mentioned Connor now, near the end of the calendar. But yeah. And we have, yeah, Brona's there, and she's meeting Saoirse, and they're basically saying how they want to keep, whether Saoirse wants to, making Saoirse's choice, whether she wants to stay with Brona and with the Selkies, or keep with Ben and Ku and Connor. Yeah. Of course, she makes the latter choice because family. They would meet Brona eventually again, wouldn't they? I don't know. Well, at least they know that she didn't die. Now we're on December again, with the group picture of the of Ben, Saoirse, Connor, Ku, and Granny. Unfortunately, I think this picture is actually I believe it's concept art. Actually, it looks different from the film. Don't know if the casual guy would notice, but from someone who's seen the film and enjoyed it, this is different from the final film, but it still looks beautiful nonetheless. Yeah, and that's the calendar. If I give it, I like this calendar quite a lot. But yeah, it's compact. It's beautiful, as you can imagine, because Song of the Sea is the definition of beautiful. If you look up in beautiful in the dictionary, you find a definition of the word beautiful. But if movies had a definition, beautiful would be under this thing. Well, and Finding Nemo, of course. But non-Pixar films, this one is on top. My only complaint about this calendar is that, this is just a minor complaint, but This doesn't mark any important dates, like this doesn't mark Christmas, or for example, or this wouldn't mark May Day, or this. Hang on, let's get to October again. Or this wouldn't mark Halloween, which is ironic considering this movie was set in Halloween of 1987. But yeah, this calendar is pretty nice, and it's pretty beautiful to have on the wall. And I had the feeling this is one of these calendars that you're gonna keep up on the. This is one of these calendars that you're gonna get on, that you're gonna keep after the whole year's done. So that's a cool bonus because the art's beautiful. Let's have the movie itself to get next by side by side because it's appropriate. So yeah, if you have the time, they still have the calendar on the Cartoon Saloon website. I don't know. There'll probably be time to hang up the calendar, but it's pretty nice. It has beautiful art. It has the dates marked properly, and yeah. So yeah, and watch the movie as well because the movie is beautiful. And Cartoon Saloon's website sells a cool bunch of stuff, including some overpriced prints, which would be cool, but I ain't got no money. I'm broke like Kenny. But yeah. Yeah, this is a great calendar, and yeah, this is World J 2012 signing out.